All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to get all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect out here preaching this gospel in sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. This the bro, I'm out the Zion. I'm coming back with another video, and this is a different aspect that I didn't really think of, concerning these end times, and as far as people going through the sufferings and, and these tribulations that's getting ready to come on this earth, this is a different aspect that I didn't really think too much of, that we're starting to realize how much this is going to impact people, as things continue to get worse, over here in Great Babylon, America. But, and I've thought of, something similar to this before, as far as a lot of these Americans being on prescription drugs. You got people that's out here that's on schizophrenia medicine. You got people that's out here that's on, depression medicine, people that's on anxiety medicine, and all different types of prescription drugs. But what's getting ready to happen is these people are basically going to get stripped of all their medications. All their prescriptions are about to get taken away from all of these people, and these people are not going to be able to function without their prescription drugs. They're not going to be able to function without these medications, these drugs that they've been accustomed to taking. A lot of these people, they've been taking them so long, for years and things like that, that now they rely on these medications just to get through life. Like I said, these people with high depression and anxiety, these people rely heavily on these things just to get through the day, just to get through work, and a lot of these people are about to get stripped of these medications cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? So, these people, they ain't gonna really have time to, ease off of these medications, so that when these things get taken away from them, it won't impact them so much, But like I said, these things are about to get stripped away from them, and these people are going to be forced to get off these medications and all these different prescriptions cold turkey, so that's going to hit them a lot harder, So I'm going to play this video, and I got about 5 videos concerning this topic, and basically, man, these people, they ready to crash out, man. We thought things were going to be crazy, but wait until, these prescription drugs and all these different medications get taken away from these people. You know what I'm saying? These are going to be some real psychotic, crazy ass people out in the streets, man, when these people don't have their drugs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people got multiple personality disorders, A lot of these people, they, like I said, schizophrenic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people got multiple personalities. A lot of these people, a lot of these people, these prescription drugs and these, these medications that they taking is keeping them from being some serial killers, man, And this one woman, she basically said that, hey, if you don't get them they happy pills, man, they gonna come out here and do some stuff, man, And I agree, because a lot of these people, they belong in a fucking psych ward, but you take these pills away from them, and then along with people getting fired and inflation and all this shit that's going on, man, these people gonna lose their shit, man. I'm talking about these motherfuckers. These gonna be the crazy motherfuckers you see in the movies like The Purge, with a lot of serial killers is gonna be out here, crazy ass people, man. With masks on and weapons and all kind of shit. These gonna be these people that were taken off of their medications that's gonna be out here doing the craziest shit. So let me play this video. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna make this too long. Then we're gonna hit a few scriptures, and then, hey, that's gonna be it. But let me go ahead and play this real quick.
As a mental health counselor in 3 states, I am absolutely appalled at the federal government and what they are doing in the Human Health Services Division. RFK thinks that it is okay to potentially ban and or limit the use of antidepressants, antipsychotics, and anti-anxiety medications. Let me tell you how flawed that thinking is. If you think the economy is bad now, take those medications away from functional individuals. The reason people are functional and able to go to work are because of those medications. I have worked with countless people over the years that have benefited greatly from these medications and were able to go into remission and continue their life in a way that is meaningful and productive to this country. You are trying to stop the spending that government is doing. Would you like to know something, sir? If you do what you want to do, you're going to have a surge of people needing more government assistance because they're not going to be able to keep their jobs. They're not going to be able to be productive citizens of this country. You're going to create the problem you have just amplified. So let's take a real scientific approach to this and let's not make an overall decision that's going to impact almost every adult in this country, because that's the stat. Nearly every adult over the age of 35 are on some type of psychotropic medication. You want to see unrest? Take away.
You hear that? Most adults in this country are on some type of medication. I actually have a statistic pulled up that I'm gonna bring out and kind of go over after this video. But listen to the shit that he's saying, man. Most Americans in this country are on some type of prescription drug, and a lot of it, most of it is antidepressants, So these people about to go batshit crazy once they take these prescription drugs and once they take these medications away from these people, man. They're gonna go out they fucking mind. You hear what I'm saying? This shit is finna get crazy. And on top of that, like I said, you got inflation that's going on. And that's finna get a lot worse, man. The prices of everything is finna go up, along with all these people losing their jobs, and then you strip them away from, their medications and prescriptions. These people finna lose their shit. These people finna turn to fucking serial killers, man. Like I said, a lot of these people got multiple personality disorders, schizophrenia. These the motherfuckers that's gonna be out here eating people, doing the crazy weird shit, man, out on the streets. On some Texas chainsaw type shit. These motherfuckers finna be out their mind. Let me rewind that back just a little bit, and then I'll let it play a little bit longer. But these people finna lose their fucking minds, man.
That's the stat. Nearly every adult over the age of 35 are on some type of psychotropic medication. You want to see unrest? Take away the psych medications. Just try and see what'll happen.
I just read an article where RFK Jr. was talking about looking into the addictive properties of SSRIs and antipsychotics. And I'm like, yes, RFK Jr., let's go ahead and do that. Let's take away our happy pills. That sounds wise. I'm a trained soldier, and I have a lot of mental health issues. I don't think you guys want to take away our happy pills from the veterans and the military. I think that if you did that, you would make the J6ers look like little clowns in comparison to what we would do if we don't have our happy pills. So I'm thinking Donald Trump, RFK Jr., might want to rethink that.
Yeah, and she's absolutely right, man. These people is finna go fucking crazy. You got veterans, you got people in the military that, they still got shell shock from serving, being in war and being out on the field, dodging bullets and seeing people die right before their eyes. These people have been through these things, and that's all they can think of. And the only way these people can function is through these medications and prescriptions that they're taking. But if you take these things away, these people, they're going to be those memories and those things that they've, experienced in war. They got anxiety pills and things like that calm these type of people down, these soldiers and these ex-military and things like that. They're on prescription drugs like, Klonopin and different other types of things that's stronger than that to keep them, mentally stable, so to speak, But you got people that's highly trained with using guns and weapons that rely on these medicines to keep them calm so that they don't go out and do something that they're going to regret. But if you take all of these prescription drugs and all of these different medications away from these people all at once and have them quit like cold turkey, not even a slow decline, not even a reduction of the amount that they've been receiving, but just take it away from them, cold turkey. These people gonna lose their shit, man. You want to talk about a lot of deaths and a lot of people going out and killing. You got ex-military, ex-Navy SEALs that's on these medications that when you take it away from them, they're gonna turn into some real serial killers out here. You know what I'm saying? And this is what she's saying. The woman that's talking in this video, she looked like she's on some type of medication right now, and I can tell by the way she's, kind of slurring and the way she's kind of talking. Just the thought of them mentioning taking this, she had to take some medicine, just to calm her down from the news that she was hearing about these prescriptions possibly getting taken away from them. You see, she's on some type of medicine right now, and I could tell by the way she's talking. So let's play what she said over again, because this is a totally different aspect in these end times that I didn't really think too much of, but this is gonna happen. These people gonna lose their fucking minds once these things are taken away. So let's listen to this again.
RFK Jr. was talking about looking into the addictive properties of SSRIs and antipsychotics. And I'm like, yes, RFK Jr., let's go ahead and do that. Let's take away our happy pills. That sounds wise. I'm a trained soldier, and I have a lot of mental health issues. I don't think you guys want to take away our happy pills from the veterans and the military. I think that if you did that, you would make the J6ers look like little clowns in comparison to what we would do if we don't have our happy pills. So I'm thinking Donald Trump, RFK Jr., you might want to rethink that one. Okay?
This is a serious one. We've got RFK handling the health organization, and he's a loon. He's a conspiracy theorist. He's not a doctor. He has no experience. He's a crazy person. And now he wants to get rid of antidepressants. And I am here to tell you as a therapist, this is a very bad idea. Very bad idea. I do not think he knows what that's going to look like. This is a serious matter. People with depression have trouble functioning without the medication. Depression is a serious mental illness, and it exists on a continuum. Some people can be highly functioning depressed people. Some people can be in bed in the hospital, unable to function, and every single permutation in between. You cannot take antidepressants away from people in this country. If you're taking antidepressants, or if someone you know is taking antidepressants, get on the fucking phone and start making calls. We need to call our Democratic leaders and our Republican leaders. And we need to thank the ones that are doing the right thing, and we need to tell the ones that are not doing the right thing that we will not vote for them again, and that we will be campaigning for their opponent. We got to get this crazy loon out of there, and we have to stop him from continuing to chip away at the health care of this country, which already sucks. Thanks for listening.
Want to hear one of the most outrageous things that Donald Trump has cut since he became president? The National Suicide Prevention Hotline. That's right. There was a post today on LinkedIn from one of the team members saying that a bunch of their folks got let go because the feds are not going to pay us much for it anymore. Why would we cut the National Suicide Prevention Hotline? That hotline is designed to make sure there are enough people on at any time so when someone is having those thoughts, they can call the number and they can get help. How on earth is saving a little money on that helping anybody, any state? Red, blue, it doesn't matter. We all have these problems. Why on earth are we cutting that? And mind you, they are trying to find all of these savings so that they can give a tax cut to millionaires and billionaires. You and I won't even benefit from this. And they're taking away vital support needs for people who desperately need it. Sometimes there was an article that was written years ago about the MAGA movement by Adam Serwer in The Atlantic, and the title was "The Cruelty is the Point," and I think he's right.
So these people about to go crazy, man. And Trump is cutting the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. So once they take all of these prescription pills, and it's a lot of people that actually take pills just because they are suicidal. You see? Now you got a lot of people, they are willing to take other people with them before they go, because we know that Esau, he likes to take out his whole family and then turn the gun on himself. So a lot of that is going to take place. A lot of murder suicides is going to take place, because Esau, he wants to take the family dog out, wife, kids, goldfish, everything. He going to take everything out, and then he's going to take himself out, So a lot of these people, they are on these pills just for the whole purpose of being suicidal. So now Trump is going to cut the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. So you can't really talk. So if you having those thoughts, you can't really talk to nobody to try to get you out of that mindset or basically help you. And then on top of that, you don't have your pills, you don't have your prescription drugs. So people finna lose it, man. And really, I can't wait till they do this, man. You know what I'm saying? And earlier I said that this was a aspect of these times that I didn't really think of, but really I kind of expected it, because I told I got people in my family. I told them that this was coming. Actually, I told them during the time that Biden was president that they're going to get ready to strip away all these different medications. So y'all better basically, start trying to get off this stuff, because you don't want to have a fragile mind in these times that's coming up, man. You don't want to be relying on medications and prescription drugs to get you through, the day, especially when these hard times come and they take it away from you, because then you're going to lose your fucking mind, because now you don't have those prescriptions to keep your mind stable, and we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Us brothers and, us, the few sisters that's in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, what's going to keep us stable is this word, man. This is Isaiah 33:6, and it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." So this understanding that we have, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we have, this is what's going to keep us stable through these times. We don't need prescription drugs. We don't need, we don't need, medication. We don't need none of that, because we have what we need to keep us stable, because we have insight to know what's the things that's going to happen, and what's going to keep us going is having faith that the Lord is going to come back, through the end of this. All we got to see is these prophecies come to pass, and that lets us know how close we are to the second coming of who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ, which his true name is Yahweh Shai. We follow these prophecies, we filter them through the scriptures, and that let us know how close we are to Yahweh Shai comes back, And the scriptures say that he that endures to the end, the same shall be saved. So that's what our focus is on, is getting through all this shit, seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. So, we got tunnel vision, we're focused on getting through everything and making it to the end, so that we can see Yahweh Shai comes back and he can rescue us, Lord willing. You see? So this, knowing what's going on, knowing the things that's happening, being in the mindset of mourning, and knowing that a lot of these people are going to die. We've been playing out that so much in our heads that we have conditioned ourselves to be ready for these things to come. Even though we don't know exactly how bad it's going to be, we have some type of idea where we're preparing ourselves in our mind for how bad these things are going to be. What I'm saying? We're basically bracing ourselves, But these people out here, they not bracing themselves for what's coming, So they not ready for it. But we don't know exactly how bad it's going to be, but at least we have the wisdom and knowledge and understanding to be able to brace ourselves for impact, because we know that it's going to get bad. We know that a lot of bodies is going to be scattered around the ground, And hey, we just preparing ourselves spiritually and mentally. But these people, they weak. They've been relying on pills and drugs to get them through life, just to be happy, antidepressants, to, alter their personalities so they look like they happy when they not, false sense of happiness. That's what these people rely on, So when those things get taken away, then what? Everything that they've been leaning on and relying on is going to get stripped away from them. And then they're going to be left out here bare, no type of mental stability whatsoever. So shit is about to get turned up, man. You know what I'm saying? So this truth and this understanding, this is what's going to keep us stable. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into this real quick. This article right here says nearly 7 in 10 Americans take prescription drugs. Nearly 7 in 10. You see that? And I'm not going to read this whole thing. I don't think it's that long, but I still don't want to read the whole thing. I'm just going to touch on a few things. But it says nearly 70% of Americans are on at least one prescription drug, and more than half take 2. You see? Antibiotics, antidepressants, and pain-killing opioids are most commonly prescribed, the study found. 20% of patients are on 5 or more prescription medications, according to the findings. You see that? So listen to this. This one says, let's go down a little bit. It says, however, the second most common prescription was for antidepressants. That suggests mental health is a huge issue and it's something we should focus on. You see that? So mental health is the biggest issue over here in Great Babylon, America. You see? And let's go down. It says overall, women and older adults receive more prescriptions. So you women, it's more women that's on these prescriptions. It says vaccines, antibiotics, and anti-asthma drugs are most commonly prescribed in people younger than 19. Antidepressants and opioids are most common among young and middle-aged adults. And then skip down, it says women receive more prescriptions than men across several drug groups, especially antidepressants. So these women, more than likely, these women are going to be the ones crashing out the most when things get bad. Because women are on antidepressants. All these women that's in Great Babylon, America, they all depressed. You see, so they're having to take these antidepressants just to get some type of false sense of happiness. You see, but all these things are going to get stripped away from you women. Y'all ain't going to have no antidepressants to cope with life. So y'all going to lose y'all fucking minds. Nearly 1 in 4 women ages 50 through 64 are on an antidepressant. You see, as you get older, you tend to get more prescriptions, and women tend to get more prescriptions than men. You see that? So mostly women are on these antidepressants and these different types of prescription drugs. It's mostly women. You see that? But it says let's go back. It says nearly 70% of Americans are on at least one prescription drug. So that's more than half of the whole population. So let's do this. I kind of did the math already. How many people are in the United States? And it's roughly 340 million people. So 340 million people in the United States. And this is not even including the immigrants and things like that. This is not even including the immigrants. These are just documented citizens that's over here in Great Babylon, America. But it says roughly 340 million. So 70% of 340 million is... So I didn't mean to do that. 340 million, but 70% of 340 million is 238 million people that are on some type of prescription drug. That's a lot of fucking people. So more than half of all these people that are over here in Great Babylon, America are on some type of medication. You see, and the most that these people are taking is antidepressants, and most of this 70% is women. You see, so I'm sure you brothers and you few women that's out there that may watch, you know somebody that's on some type of prescription drug, you know, and it's most likely going to be a woman. You know, most of the 70%, most of this 238 million people are women that's on some type of antidepressant. Let's read this real quick. Close it out. Like I said, I wasn't gonna make this too long, but this is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 13. And it says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. You see, but it says, the point is, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, which is the mind. You know, give me any plague but the plague of the mind. You know what I'm saying? We want a sound mind. We don't want a mind that's going to be relying. We don't want an unstable mind, you know, in these times coming up. We don't want, you know, to have to rely on prescription drugs and different medications to be able to keep our sanity in these days to come. You know what I'm saying? We don't. That's a plague of the mind. When you don't have when your mind is unstable, that's a plague of the mind. You know, when you can't control, you know, your thoughts. You know, you can't control, you know, how you are without having to rely on some type of medicine. You know what I'm saying? That's a plague. You know? So we pray to the Lord that we be able to keep our sanity in these times to come, because all these people that's going to get stripped of these medications, they're going to lose their sanity. You know? They're going to go batshit crazy. You know, like man, the video says, you know, you want to take these things away from, you know, these people that served in the military, these, you know, these veterans and all of that. Let's play her part over again, because she dead serious. She on a medication right now. So let's play this one more time, and then I guess we'll close it out. But you know what I'm saying? This just give you a different look of what's getting ready to come and how bad it's going to get, especially when these people, you know, happy pills, as she say, get taken away from them. So let's play this one more time.
Just read an article where RFK Jr. was talking about looking into the addictive properties of SSRIs and antipsychotics. And I'm like, yes, RFK Jr., let's go ahead and do that. Let's take away our happy pills. That sounds wise. I'm a trained soldier, and I have a lot of mental health issues. I don't think you guys want to take away our happy pills from the veterans and the military. I think that if you did that, you would make the J6ers look like little clowns in comparison to what we would do if we don't have our happy pills. So I'm thinking Donald Trump, RFK Jr., you might want to rethink that one. Okay?
This is a serious one.
So man, hey, this thing's finna get ready to turn up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this happens soon. You know, cause we want these people to, we want these Edomites and these elites to go ahead and do what they're gonna do, man. You know, we want to see these people lose their shit. We want all chaos, you know, to erupt out here, because we know that that's closer to our Lord coming back. You know, we want and we welcome Jacob's trouble to come, because that's going to mean that the kingdom of heaven is going to come back faster. You know what I'm saying? So the faster these things happen, the faster we get through them, and the faster we get the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that, man, I'm going to go ahead and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. You know what I'm saying? This your bro, Amatazah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, I'll come back soon. Shalom.